Yes, we're at it again, boys. It's me, your boy. The boy. No, I'm kidding. It's me, everybody. Luck Films. At it again with another review. Today, we have ourselves the Team Octane game set. What? Another one? Yeah, that's right. Very surprising. Yeah, this will be the last review I might be able to get out before my final week of school. I'm recording this on Saturday. Probably will get it out Saturday or Sunday, either way. But, yeah. What else? Yeah, I'm bored. I got my final week of school, obviously, next week. I have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I'm out for the summer. So, yeah, hopefully, I know a lot of other people are out for the summer. The seniors in my school already graduated. Today was their graduation party. Or not graduation party, their graduation day, so whatever. Anyways, let's get into it. Now, yes, the toolbox is loose. I'm surprised. That's a very common issue. The toolbox and tires in these sets are almost always loose. So, I'm going to have to be careful. Alright, so, as you can see, it's the same default packaging as before, but, like, yeah, it's moving. This time it includes the wide Octane gain pity with tool gun, the technically accurate Dudley spare, because Dudley spare is actually the tall pity, and then there's Dudley spare right there, and the Team Octane gain crew chief, which is an exclusive model. Same with these two. Pity's Dudley's been released before, which is over there. And yeah, the Octane gain hauler got a re-release this year, which is crazy. And yeah, and then there's also a wide Octane gain pity without the tool gun and a little team set. And you got the orange tires, which are not the same kind as that. That's like the tall one with the treads. These are like the normal piston cup ones. Now this is international packaging. What? Octane gain. There's a picture of Billy burning rubber. I like the Octane gain logo at the top. Mattel released under Final Lap 2010 collection. Not piston cup nights though, but basically part of the same series. Cars, Team Octane gain, and on the back here we have collect them all in many different languages. We have the Team Octane gain set R9, or R9417, Team HTB, which I've actually done a video on, R5876, and Team Dynaco R5877. And if you guys know, there's another three being Bumper Save, Nitroade, and Leakless, yes, and Tool Call and Easy Auto were canceled, as we all know. Yeah, each will typically subject to availability. Colors and decorations may vary. Disney cars. I like the little outline. You got the hook on top, just in case if this was going to be put up on pegs or something like that. Alright, so I think that's enough yapping. And let's open this. That's one of the worst feelings, is taking these guys out of the package. Mainly you, the tall pities are always so annoying. I don't know, but I had the exact same issue where it just wouldn't get over their wheel, their wheel when I did the HTB team. But, yeah, let's dive into their review. So we'll turn on the flash, and first we'll take a look at Mr. Dudley right here, if the camera can lower just enough. Okay, so here's the 2010 Dudley, and this is the 2009 Dudley. Virtually identical. Dudley was first released in 2010, or not 2010, 2008, by the way. So, yeah, I'll probably get these guys mixed up. Probably the only difference will be that this back one has less paint and this one has more paint. This one was made on the 323rd day of 2008, and this one was made on the 198th day of 2010. So, yeah, those are the two Dudleys. Okay, so that's it for that one, and we already saw this one. So let's compare these toolboxes real quick. So we have the 2009 one on the left, and the 2010 one on the right. I think I'll use the 2009 one. It's better looking. The logo, I like the way how it's tilted. It's also more glossy. I give it some more solid orange. Nothing really different about these two. It's like this one has a matte finish while this one has a gloss coat. Yeah, honestly, that might be the case. Alright, so there's 2010. There's 2009. Now let's compare the tires. So these are the default tires from 2008. You know, they were in 4, they had treads, and they were either orange, red, or blue. I don't think they ever made a yellow one for Stacy. So here are the new ones. As you can see, they have no light year text, but these are the crispiest tires I've ever seen. Look at that dent. You can actually see the divot in between the wheels. There is the punch hole for the fork. Very crisp. Like, these are very crisp new tires. The HTB, oh crap. The HTB ones that I have aren't in the best. They aren't as crispy as these ones. I know crispy wouldn't be the correct word to describe them, but yeah, let's try them on Mr. Dudley here. So there is the whole, look at that. That is just beautiful. And the other fork works just as well. And then we have the other stack. This one even goes on even better. No resistance. It just slides right on and it stays on. That's what I like to see. Okay, now let me grab some other... Actually, no, we'll do comparisons for pitties later. Because, you know, I'm lazy. Alright, so here is technically Dudley's spare. Matches the artwork and everything. So this is the tall Octane Gain pitty. Okay, never mind. So here he is. He is the usual tall default pitty. This is like a good Octane Gain pitty. Like, this is an Octane Gain pitty right here. Also love his expression. He's kind of chill. You know, this is a very chill looking pitty. He's like, oh yeah. It matches the artwork perfectly. He got his forks right here. We have this cap with Octane Gain turbo vitamins on angle. Orange, yellow, orange. He's got orange rims, which looks nice. He's got a mouth plate, since that's how most pitties from this time were. Got the Octane Gain logo right there. We got the little tools around. I don't even know what these are for. I guess it makes like cosmetic detailing, but like a visual standby. But like when they made other pitties for Cars 3, they removed them, so I guess that makes more sense. They say I was made on the 170th day of 2010. Interesting. Here we have a good looking pitty. This is the Octane Gain, or the wide Octane Gain pitty with gun, or with tool gun, tire changer, whatever you want to call it, weapon. Alright, so this dude is like, aww. He's like, aww. This is exactly what I think of when I see his expression. They didn't even paint the inside of his mouth, just his tongue and his teeth, but I don't care. His eyes are looking up. Now let's look at that tool gun right there. Look at that. Very simple. They have the forks, which are closed to hold the tool gun there. These are a different mold, obviously. I've seen Diecast Dungeon put a pair of these on an HDB wide pitty, so he has a pitty with gun, which is cool. And this is where that mouth plate comes into place. And this guy was made on the 180th day, or the 198th day of 2010. So yeah. He's got the orange cap, Octane Gain turbo vitamins, yellow on this side here, and orange. Octane Gain turbo vitamins. You got the orange wheels here and around the back. It's good to have more wide pitties, since wide pitties are awesome. Jerry drivetrain, trunk fresh pitty. I don't actually have trunk fresh pitty yet. I got that HTB wide pitty and Mike stock car, and now this pitty. So that's like 5 pitties. Okay, well I don't have the trunk fresh pitty. I think I already clarified that. Now let's get on to Mr. Octane, Chief Octane Gain. Now, the car that is the exact same model as him is Charlie Cargo, but Charlie Cargo doesn't have these, so he's not in this video. Although Richard Clayton Kensington and Marco Axelbender both have his model, and there's probably many others, maybe Clutch Foster, although I do believe Clutch Foster was scaled down. Correct me if I am wrong. We have his eyes right here. I love the black outline. We have a new Octane Gain logo. But it's like stacked. So instead of it being like Octane Gain turbo vitamins, it's stacked. We got the bumper and the grill piece, which is a mouth plate. All this is a mouth plate, which is nice, so you can have different grills. You got his wheels right here, which are very nice. He's got this nice pair of headphones on. We have the arm piece right here. There's the connector and the microphone, so you can talk to Billy when he's racing, even though Billy's probably talking to himself if you read his Car Finder bio. Billy Oil Changer has won the race, let's go. And you got Octane Gain turbo vitamins right here. black door handles, which is cool. I love all the little black detailing on him. You got the black outline around the window, black door handles, these random black lines at the back, which literally do nothing besides make him look cooler. You got the back wheel, obviously an SUV. We got the taillights and his license plate, which reads 9BP25, and he's from nowhere. Holy shit, this dude is from Nowhereville. Oh my god. Oh, there's his mirrors as well. This guy was made on the 205th day of 2010. It makes sense. He was a unique model at the time. Well, Richard Clayton Kensington, they do believe came out in 2010 as well. I do like the roof racks on top, though. Actually, you know what? While we're at it, we got Swift Alternator right beside us. Let's look at him. You got Little Swift. You got Big Swift. I love seeing SUVs next to each other. Again, different roof racks, though. Swift has these bars, he doesn't. So, yeah, let me grab those extra pitties so we can start comparing these guys. Okay, now let's pull up the tall Octane Gain pitty and compare him with the tall HTB pitty. These guys are very similar in a way. Wow, these guys are actually very similar. They're both smiling. They're both looking to the left. Okay, their eyebrows are definitely different shapes, but yeah, this is where that mouth plate comes in place. Both released in 2010. This guy was made on the 316th day of 2009, though. HTB was one of the earlier sets. Octane Gain was one of the... I think it was like the... maybe have been the third one. I think Leakless, Dynaco, and HTB were first. Then went Octane Gain, Bumper Save, and Nitroid. Or Nitroid and Bumper Save. We do know Nitroid was released in Canadian targets, though, so that's why it's so desirable. And Bumper Save is just rare. Alright, so that's it for him. Now let's pull up the Blind Octane Gain pitty with tool and Jerry Drivechain, the GOAT. And I knocked down the camera. Great. Alright, so let's get a look at those forks. They're the same up top, but in the middle they are different. This is basically what a closed fork Jerry Drivechain would look like. Wonder if anyone's been a customer, they just took this, placed it on Jerry Drivechain. It sticks out pretty far, it's on angle too. Let's see how that would look against Mr. Billy here. So yeah, he would usually, when I was a kid, I used to think the spokes in between where the spots for the tool gun would go. Yeah, so there's the inside. No! I killed him. So yeah, he would come in there with his little gun, if it'll focus. Man, this is gonna be complex to get to focus. So he'd go like... It doesn't even fit in the tire, bro. And then he'd change it. You know. Okay, I'm losing my mind. So, is that it for the Octane Gain team? I think so. Let's pull in the whole gang here. If we can get everyone in this wide shot, I will be impressed. Actually, you know what? We'll get this Dudley up the back. We got the extra Dudley. We have the spare Dudley. Get it? Because, you know, Dudley spare. There's the toolbox. There's the extra toolbox. We got some tires. We'll set that right there. We got another set of tires, and we got another set of tires, and we got the other pitty that we gotta get, and the hauler. So, that's it for Team Octane Gain. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.